On the border of Dagestan, Russia, and Azerbaijan, Mckenzie Sims of Wyoming joins Eric Schlukebir on his hunt for Dagestan Tur.
We're up top again where we were yesterday, at the very top of the ridge, and kind of hoping the fog clears a little bit. It's a little thick right now. Can't see 100 yards maybe, but we're hoping because it's a lot cooler today. The tur might get up sooner and go feed. So if we can get them up sooner, get the fog to lift, we need a couple breaks. So that's hunting. We're here, so we put ourselves into position. That's all we can do.
We're not sure yet because we cannot see anything, just like 50 yards or something. But sometimes it suddenly gets clean, and sometimes foggy and clean. It can change even in 5 minutes.
I was told ahead of time that it was going to be a good, rough, tough experience in the mountains, and the experience of Azerbaijan and the Caucasus.
I had some goldfish and I was trying to dump all the smushed crumbs in my mouth, and the wind took it, covered my face in the I dusted my goldfish.
They get their goldfish cracker dust in their eyes.
Funny thing is, I'm the same age as your kids.
That's the bad part.
Community lunch, community lunch. It's so chilly up here in Azerbaijan today. It's like 100 degrees yesterday, sweating. And now it's up here, it's a little chilly. Sweat the way up here, got wet.
So to a sheep/goat hunter, fog is it's a 3-letter dirty word because shuts you right down.
We're up on top where they saw the tur yesterday, so now we're just gonna set up and it's a waiting game to see who breaks first.
You can't see anything, you can't move, you just sit there just trying to exist. Yeah, fog is, it was a little depressing. That's the best way you can describe fog is depressing.
Actually, we're in their hallway. Their bedroom's that way and their dining room's that way, and we're in the hallway. Well, we got real excited because the fog was breaking up. Looked like things were turning our way, but just that fast it turned around and socked right back in. There's a good chance that the tur are down below feeding, but it's especially on that side. The fog is so thick we cannot see a thing.
It definitely is a roller coaster of emotions with fog because you know how devastating that can be to your day, and actually whole hunts have been ruined by it. So anytime that it lifts, your spirits lift, no doubt about it.
Around the corner, camp hands spot tur worthy of pursuing.
I assume there's tur over the hill, but I don't know. Got 3 billies over here on the side hill. Looks like the top one's the biggest one, but they're taking a look through the scope just to see, just to make sure it's still kind of that first morning light. So we want to be real sure this is our boy. He looks pretty. I mean, he's got a nice shape. Yeah. 390. The nasty country we're looking at now, this is where they like to go to sleep. There's a million cracks and crevices here. They get down in it because that's the only shade anywhere on the mountain as the sun comes up. So he's positive there's a lot of animals right in front of us, but you are literally looking at, in very deep crevices. So we're just moving slow now, trying to peek in as many of them as we can, because no doubt there's tur right here. Really? That rock right there, 217, 217.
Okay, food, water, no rest.
When the sun crested the summit, the group split up. One went back to the camp, and the other went to the top. The guide Sir Khan motioned to Eric.
Binoculars. Oh, I see him. 200 yards just over real downhill. Looks pretty good. He's wide. We're just trying to figure out how long he is.
Very wide.
Yeah.
Eric settles in for a closer look and a potential shot at a mature tur.
He hears rocks rolling, so this ram isn't alone. We're gonna wait and just see who's with him. Could be there's several big rams all hanging out together, so we're just gonna take our time. They don't know we're here. We're just gonna see who else is down in the gorge. It looks really nice. He's probably 10 or 11 years old. He just is a little short. He's got good mass, but it's only the morning of day 3. We're up on top. The weather's perfect again. I'm just afraid to rush into a decision, so we're gonna wait and see what else shows up.
As the stillness of the morning progressed, waiting was the name of the game.
A tur is one of those animals that kind of defies category. It's not really a goat, it's not really a sheep, it's kind of its own deal. And it lives in the nastiest, toughest country that you can imagine an animal could live in. So it's kind of like one of those ultimate things. It's just, I respect where they're at and how tough they are so much. It's like I wanted to be in their living room. I wanted to, put myself through their environment. So it's just overall, I mean, they're not the prettiest animal, but I gotta say, they must be the toughest.
He looks really big in the picture, I'll tell you that.
In the picture.
I think he looks bigger in the picture than he really is.
So you didn't like you have to like it in the scope, not in the picture.
He's close. He's got a pretty shape, but he's just short.
Yeah, I can see that.
On only day 3 of the hunt, Eric felt he had a better chance at a more mature tur in the days to come.
That's the group he saw, he said was here already.
Originally, our plan was to just do evening hunts because the tur are moving early in the morning and late at night. Well, early in the morning, it's difficult to get up to where they live before they've moved on already.
The other guy can't see. Other side. So he wants to check.
So we were focusing on the evenings.
It's starting to get cold.
When it wasn't producing quite like they thought it would, we decided we needed to double our efforts and start hunting the mornings also, which meant really early morning getting up and hiking in the dark because we didn't want to use headlamps to spook the sheep. So it ended up being some 20-hour days.
Morning and day 4. Hiked up the mountain in the dark, trying to get ahead of the animals. They're feeding on the grass flats before they head back to the steep stuff that we can't follow them into. So we were kind of hoping to get up here and cut them off, but getting that feeling it might be a little too late. Oh, there's a bunch of animals on the skyline. Small. We bumped a group on the way up and they whistled at us in the dark. That's probably that group. That's not good. That's gonna stir everything up. Caucasian brown bear just strolling about 220 yards away right now. Unfortunately heading right for where the sheep are. The brown bear just strolled through our entrance. While we're looking at him, there's a group of tur that I don't think are too comfortable with that bear moving through there. That's where the bear just... They saw them.
The camp hands spot a group down the slope.
I guess we saw some, so we're gonna go run now.
The chaos of hunting in Asia ensues as the days wear down in the Caucasus Mountains.
He's at like 26 or 17. Okay, that's good. Yeah. How far?
184.
Okay, perfect. 184 yards, nice ram.
Was he the last one?
The last one is going to the left.
He's going to the left.
Wait, he is moving to the left. You see? Alone.
saw him? Very left one. He fall on the 84. He's alone, going down. On
Which? He's standing up.
500
To go back.
He's on the other side.
Don't worry, wait.
It wasn't a good setup. I was not solid.
Abi çok acele ettik ya. Hayvanlar kaçmıyordu ki. Dedim ben acele etmeyin diye.
Rush.
Aynen. Biliyorum abi, iyi düşünüyorum.
I should have known. I shouldn't have shot. I shouldn't have shot. It was my fault. I was wobbling too much. It wasn't a good. That
No?
wasn't good.
You should have taken your
Yep,
position here.
right here. But too late.
Acele et.
The Asian wear down.
Biz acele ettik. O da acele etti. Rush. I don't like rush.
Well, that's the highs and lows of hunting. You don't always get the highs. I got one of the lows this morning. I missed. Kind of rushed into our setup a little bit. And I should have known better. I didn't get as solid as I should have been. So got caught up in the excitement of the moment, rushed the shot right over him. That's the only good part is it was a good clean miss, so didn't wound the animal, but I'll be thinking about that one over and over and over and over for quite a while. But we're still at it. Maybe we'll find another one here today yet. Salvage the morning, but keep trying.
When the morale hit a low and the days were wrapping up in Azerbaijan, there was another chance with one they had spotted a day prior.
He say something. He say something. Is he laying down?
No, yes, he's standing.
No, it's laying down. It's laying down.
Standing.
Okay. Get ready because don't try. We have time. Take a rest. Can I look at it? Yes, you may. Just spotted a nice looking ram laying down about 240 yards. So we're gonna take our time.
Noticing its position, the Tur was in a perfect place to take a shot. This was day 4, a day of second chances.
No, mister, the problem is that you cannot go there.
Okay.
Only one guy, I will take the Schlukebir tour. That's all.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay.
Well, we got our tour, and he went for a little bit of a ride. Unfortunately, the country they live in is really steep. We took a shot where he was laying down in the hopes of anchoring him so he wouldn't roll. Unfortunately, they're a tough animal. He got up and put a little distance on before he expired and went into a crevice and expired. And we saw him. He's definitely down, but it's going to be one heck of a recovery. He's explaining to me that where it's at, he and another guy that are really experienced in these mountains are going to have to go down and get it. I've never done that before, but in this country, it is really treacherous. It's the smart thing to do. It's not what I always like to do, but it's the smart thing to do. So we're going to hang out and enjoy the moment.
Hey,
Number
Two
plate.
fantastic guys right here.
well done, man. Well done.
I would like to know what guy was past this one.
A moron, that's who. I have no idea what I was thinking.
Yeah, I don't really know either.
Kendi dedi.
Now that is the true shape right there.
Posta bir şeye yaramıyor.
Olsa yapar onu adam.
Hani diğerleri de güzel.
In a territory historically torn apart by warring empires, Azerbaijan has seen its fair share of change. But what hasn't changed is the hospitality of the people, the sense of adventure in the mountains above the small villages, and the potential for a story, but more so memories, that would last a lifetime.